Hey there, BookTube. Noah. Everyone who reads it must converse. Today is Tag Tuesday, and I have been tagged by a lesser known channel named Book Buds. And it is two people. I love these channels where it's a collaboration between two readers. And they are total goofballs. It is so funny seeing them interact and just constantly cracking up and laughing about whatever. They are going to make you laugh. And if you like the things that they read, then that's just icing on the cake, right? So thank you, their book buds, for tagging me. And this is the Your Answer Cannot Be Books tag. So it's a cool little tag, something to get us talking about more than what we talk about all the time, books, right? So I figured I would do it, and then I had seen that Hannah over at Hannah's Books had just done it, and she did a great job. Of course, Hannah rocks. So let's get to it. Number one, what is something that you own way too many of other than books? Well, I worked at a music store, and I worked at a bookstore at the same time at the end of high school and beginning my first year of college. So for over a year, I worked two jobs, and one was a bookstore and one was a music store. And I got anything that I wanted at that point. I was living at home, I didn't have bills and things like this. So what I have too much of is CDs. I have so much music on CDs. I probably have over 1,000 CDs at my house right now. It might be more like 1,500. And I don't listen to them very often because, I can Bluetooth to the stereo, whatever's playing, I'm playing from, and I can play whatever album I want pretty much digitally off of YouTube or whatever. So they're not really necessary anymore. But I do have a whole lot of CDs. Number two, what is something that you do for fun that is not reading a book? My life, I do a lot of things for fun. But what I do for fun is play with my kids. None more than Zelda, because Zelda is the youngest that wants to always play, right? But this summer has been especially fun because we got seasons passes to Six Flags over Georgia. I live about 10 minutes from Six Flags here in Georgia. So we can basically wake up on a Saturday, get ready, go get breakfast, and a short little drive, and we're at Six Flags. I can get to Six Flags before, quicker than I can get to my parents' house or, pretty much anywhere. So it has been an amazing blast, and we've been rocking all summer long. Number three, what is something special or important to you on your nightstand, which is not a book? So, it's tough to think of something like this because, I don't collect little knickknacks or something. There's not something like that. I have a lot of special things to me, but I don't keep them out, like on a nightstand or something like this. There's just a lot of little stuff, but it doesn't. Nothing stays out visually, except for maybe pictures of Emily, pictures of my girls. They are something that is out that I see on the day to day. Number four, what's something that you buy at a bookstore other than books? And something that I buy at the bookstore other than books is if I'm looking through books and I kind of exhaust books, most of the used bookstores around where I look for books, they do records as well. So I put some records up, just a representation of what I like. Tarkus right here. Jethro Tull's A Passion Play right there. And then my most recent find is this original pressing of Fleetwood Mac's Rumors, and it's in great condition. I mean, I've just played it a few times since acquiring it, and I get it. I get them for cheap. I go for used, just like I do with my books, right? Number 5. What's a fun gift that you received that wasn't a book or a gift card for books? So I kind of am into collecting cards. Now, I'm not gonna show tarot because I do have many tarot cards, tarot decks. Um, not so many. I mean, there's people who are collectors and really dig tarot a lot more than me that have a lot. But the tarot is it is a book. So, but I really also like playing cards. And I'll look for playing cards, and then after seeing a bunch of, seeing them for a while, then I'll go ahead and get another deck or whatever. So I have the red Dragonback deck right here. This one's unopened, so I haven't played with that one at all. I have the blue Dragonbacks. That is what I've been playing with. We've been playing with more than anything lately. I have an Archangel deck, which is a very cool deck. The Bicycle Archangels. It's beautiful. And those are red and blue. I mean, black and blue. I have a Salvatore Dali deck, which I found used, actually. All the deck is Salvatore Dali's paintings. And why this is good for a gift is because I had a friend of mine, an amazing friend of mine, give me a special deck of cards, and I actually gifted them a special deck of cards as well at the same time, and we didn't plan it, we didn't know it, but the Portable Fortitude deck is what it's called, and it's really cool. It is an original deck with drawings, and they are all very cool. I'll just give you a couple right there. And there are literary figures. There are some literary figures on the Jack, Queen, King, Ace, but it's not a literary deck. It's just a kind of a deck about strengths and weaknesses, and it is very cool, I tell you. Wild stuff in here, but all original artwork. Protection from the scientists. All about protection from objectification, things like that. Portable Fortitude is what it's called. Protection from courting in tall grass. So a lot of different stuff. Protection from infestation. Just a lot of protection from authority. Things like that. And a lot of cool protection from disturbed sleep. And that'll be the last one. All right. So I like that. I like that deck, and it was a gift. I didn't know about it beforehand. Number 6, what is a YouTube channel that you watch that is not related to books? There's not many. But one of the ones that I do watch, and that I don't believe has put out a video in a long time, but these videos I'll go back and watch a lot, it's called Dyslexic Artist's Theory on the Physics of Time. And this is an artist, not necessarily a scientist's view of physics. The Dyslexic Artist's Theory on the Physics of Time. I'll put a link in the description box. It is actually putting forth a theory of physics reality that is a kind of a theory of everything, a new kind of paradigm of looking at and taking consciousness itself into account in or in the experience of what this reality is. Because if physics has shown us anything, it's that you cannot take the experiencer out of the equation of the experienced reality. So any theory that doesn't take into account observation and experience of what is happening is missing the point to varying degrees, right? So the final part of this, number 7, is name 5 booktubers that you want to know more about. I'd like to know more about everybody in this way. Let me know what you're into. Let me know about hobbies and things like that. But I will call out a few. How about Josh over at Working Man Reads? That'd be cool to see and hear what you got going on other than books, brother. If there's any things that you have too many of and all that kind of stuff. How about Christy Louise at Dostoevsky in Space? I'd love to see if you collect anything other than books. I'm sure you do. And things that you're into, things like that. And I'll go ahead and how about everybody's favorite collector? I know you got too much stuff. I'd love to know what you would call out, though, Mark Richardson, and see what it is that's that you might collect, or what is meaningful to you on your nightstand other than books. No books. and really anybody else. I mean, this is the kind of tag that is a wonderful thing to get to know more about the community. So have fun with it, BookTube. Catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.